We're live. Let's begin. Oh, hi, prophets. Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Great to see you too again. Welcome, welcome. I wasn't expecting a viewer so quick. But good to see you, good to see you. I see, I see. That's awesome. The Dev Lounge, yes. How's life been treating you? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're starting. I mean, not starting because I've been going at this for a while, but yeah, we're doing combat now. I mean, combat is a bit broad. It's more like pathfinding, but you know, pathfinding for combat. Let's go with that. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Doing good. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I can show you guys in a bit what's cooking in the game. Let me just check here. Like there's a little. I've been busy. Let's just say. So yeah, there's combat now. It looks kind of messy because I haven't had time to. But you know, you can walk all over the place and do things. And attack people. You click on a person and they attack each other and they all just kill each other, which is cool, I guess. That's, yeah. How long do I usually stream? Good question. I mean, this week has not been very good in that regard because, like, you know, it's the New Year's and, you know, there's a lot of people over from abroad that I want to visit and stuff like that. So usually I have to end things early, but usually like 4-5-ish hours. That's my usual anyway. I start usually at this hour, sorta, and I finish around 8 p.m. for me. So it's like 3:15 p.m. or something like that. Oh, you do art for streamers? That's cool. Yeah, sure. I'd love to see it. Is that your full-time thing? I see. Okay. That's okay. We'll just keep on trucking. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do because this pathfinding is terrible and I hate it. I don't hate it, but you know, there's a lot to do. Let's get on that. Okay, first things first, I got a list this time. So we're gonna go bit by bit through the list and we'll just get it done, get it working. Nice. Cool. Okay. Thinking here. Because I have... Alright, so here's how we're gonna start. We're gonna go here on the character controller. Yeah. Alright. Let me just... I don't know if I should do this on the character or on the controller. I'll have to think about that, but probably on the controller, maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Not private. What's the public? Movement points. Yeah, let's go with that. Sounds good. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna fire up Discord right now. Like, I'm just focused here on work, but eventually I'll get in touch. Don't worry. Just not on stream, because it's complicated. Okay, so yeah, okay, we get movement points. Actually, I don't know if we're just gonna do it like this for now. So it's gonna be 6. Don't know why it's 6, just for some reason it's gonna be 6. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's just do this so I can find a little bit of... Sure, okay. All right. Because we want to, because right now, if you go here, I can show you. Right now, we can just go wherever we want at any point at none of the things. So like we can just move willy-nilly wherever you want, go all over the place. So we're kind of limiting movement here. So we want to limit it. We don't want people to go all over the place. I mean, as in, as the type? The combat type? Or are you talking about something else? Oh yeah, I mean, in terms of that, I'm thinking turn-based and round-based. Yeah. So like, I haven't figured out all the quirks of it yet, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be turn-based. Yes, and have rounds in it. Yes. But that's the thing. Like, so just to get the bearings, these are the turns. These values are like the round, and this is like the turn order on the right side. And then you can just do the thing, just walk around and attack people and kill them if needed and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think about it, but I could do that. Right now, I'm just calculating these values willy-nilly. There is one thing that I want to do. I haven't thought about that specific part yet, but there is one thing that I want to do that I don't know if I want to include like a stat that is like initiative or something like that, but I do want like turn order to be something based on the character's proficiency in something. What that something is, I have yet to figure it out. I don't know if I want initiative, but I'll get around to that. I definitely want to have a few things rolling around, but yeah, it's gonna depend, because a lot of systems with turn-based combat do stuff like speed or initiative or stuff like that, and I don't think those are bad. It's just I want to figure out if that's something I want to do, or if I want like fixed turn orders. For example, I know that in Fire Emblem, for example, like a whole team gets a turn, then a whole team gets a turn, like friends, then enemies, and stuff like that. Maybe not in this case. Like in this case, like the player characters, which are the green ones, rolled low and the enemies rolled high, but that just happened. It can happen like like this, for example, where the enemy goes first. So right now, it's a free-for-all. They can just, depending on what they roll, they can go at any order. And I'll have to figure out if that's a thing I want to keep or not. But yeah, right now, that's how it goes. But yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about the whole. Oh, you are? Is that still your game about D&D? Are you working on combat right now? Or are you starting something new? Ah. Right, okay, gotcha. Cool. Pretty cool. Until death. Yes, of course. Death before dishonor. Or something like that. Very good. Nice to hear it. That you're working on your project. That's pretty cool. Alrighty then. Let's see. Because like, I want to limit that movement. Like they're going all over the place, and we don't want that. So let's. Okay, so we've got this amount of movement points. So when we click on stuff here that is greater than 6 points, we shouldn't let the player go there. So let's do that. Okay, here it is. So let's just, if the cost is greater, then let me just check something. Current turn, that's it, that's right. Turn, oops, turn. I am doing all over the place. Hi, Sakelos! Hi, welcome. Hello. Welcome back. How's it going? Hmm. I mean, I am, yeah. Continuing from yesterday, trying to control this pathfinding because it's all over the place. I can do this, right? No, I can't because this is not a thing, right? Never mind. Yes. No finding paths here. They're just all being really mean to me. No, they're not, but I have to control them somehow. Right now, we can dash throughout the map with no consequence, and that's bad. We don't want that. We definitely don't want that. We should just... Okay, let's just do this. True! We don't want players to freely roam. What? Getting wherever you want in my games? No siree. Okay. So let's see. You won't allow me to go here. Oh, it won't allow me to go anywhere. Great. Oh, because I'm this guy. No, not here. No, we don't take kindly to free roaders. Okay, so we can get around. We can't go here. We can go here. We can't go there. Okay, so this is a good start. We need to mark these. Ah. DBD? Why do I get the feeling that I know that from somewhere? Unless I'm totally off the mark. Oh, yes. Okay. Makes sense. Yes, I know what that is. I'm down with the cool kids. No, I'm just kidding. But I know what Dead by Daylight is. Yes. I don't think I've ever played it though, but I do know what it is. But I can move here. Well, that's the thing. Oh, that because it gets updated, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm curious. Let me just check something because. Wait a minute. Yes, I have played this. Oh, I remember this game. Yeah. I totally remember this. Okay. The name wasn't ringing bells. But now that I think about it, I just saw... Yeah, I did play this a little bit, like, for, like, 3 or 4 days. Oh, man. I was the assassin once, and I did so badly. I'm so bad at these games. I'm really bad at them. You do? Wow. That's amazing. Oh man. Yeah, but I remember because my biggest problem with those kinds of games is that I'm way too lenient in everything and even in those games. So my friends would just go around me in circles and laugh in my face while I was trying to get to kill them. It was horrible. I hated it. I hate those games. I hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. Oh. Yeah, it's a rough existence out here. But yeah, I remember like the time when I was the assassin, I was like, it was the only round where everyone escaped. It was something like that. Like I never felt so bad in my life. Like, I'm not bad at video games, but those kinds of games are just not for me. This isn't supposed to happen. Yeah, exactly. That's why. That's why I wouldn't remember that. But I do remember some games where I was one of the escapees, quote unquote, and I was the only one who actually managed to make it. Like the assassin came for like 2 of us, and he got one of them, and I was like, "No, see ya, bye. You're on your own." And that was my way of getting back at them. You know, that was how that's how I got back at them. I didn't exactly push them, but you know, I just happened to not be in the way. Oops. Bye. No, but I don't like those kinds of games because I feel really bad. Like I was the one who escaped, and technically we won because one of us ran away. I think that's how it works. I don't remember all that much because I didn't play all that much. But I feel so bad when I'm the only one who gets to run away and I leave everyone behind. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But you know, sometimes you don't have an option. Like the exit is right there and the killer is coming and everyone is dying. You know, it's just bad. True. Oh no, they definitely won't complain, but I don't want to give them the satisfaction, you know? You know, they're a killer. I want them to, you know, burn. Burn at the stake. Trust no one, yes. Not even the traps that you laid. Absolutely, yes. You will find no one better. That's me. There is one thing we need to do. This calculate all can't be here. It can't be on the choice. It has to be, this has to be on a new turn. When it's a new turn, that's when we calculate it. So let me just, end turn. No, not new turn. Why is that even there? I need to get rid of that. I don't think I'm even using that. Okay, but on a new turn, we calculate all yes, okay. Because that way, if we do it like this, then that means that we can move wherever we want on our turn, but it doesn't get recalculated whenever we move. So we're here. I can move here. Did I save? I didn't save. Okay, of course. Of course I didn't save. This always happens. A thing is supposed to be working. It's not. I didn't save. Yeah. Oh, the enemy goes first this time. Oh, but the enemy doesn't have... Yeah, the enemy doesn't have limits yet. Do you think GDScript is a basis to learn C# will concepts translate? I mean, from what I can tell, GDScript and C# both work really closely. So like the function names are the same, the way they work is the same. So yeah, you can theoretically translate your whole GDScript to C# eventually. It's just a matter of getting around to the function names. The method names are a little different. For example, GDScript uses what I think it's called Pascal case, or I don't remember the exact term of it. Oh, but yeah, like snake case. That's it. Thank you, Profits. But yeah, learning learning C# from GDScript. Yeah, most of the concepts, programming concepts you'll learn from using GDScript are transferable to any language. C#, C++. Like, I learned programming with Scheme. We started with Scheme when I was starting university. You've probably never heard of it. It's like this language that uses brackets all over the place. It's a nightmare. But yeah, like the biggest thing about learning programming is it's not one specific language. You will use a specific language to learn programming, but programming is more than learning the concepts and how they're used. The language is just a tool that you use to learn them, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can definitely transfer your knowledge from GDScript to C# because you'll be learning programming overall. And that's the biggest part, yeah. All right, let's see if this works now. Okay, I can move here, can't move here. I need to make a small overlay. Oh, this is the end of the map. I need to mark the edges of the map. Or rather, let's do something. Give me a sec. Just like, this is really confusing me, and I will not stand for this. Where is the world thingy? Where's the pause? Pause. So on pause. Yes, this is what we want. We want to deactivate this. So, world instance. Is that here? It's not. Okay, that's fine. Game manager dot world instance set visible. Oh, it's already there. Why didn't I? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. This is the thing. Why did I comment this? Do I have on resume? It's right here. And it's here again. Interesting. I don't know why I took that off. It was for some reason. Like, eventually I'll figure out why that happened, but okay, yeah, this is way better. Ah. But do you prefer GDScript? Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, you'll learn from programming overall, be it GDScript or C#. Like most, if not all, concepts are transferable between languages. Some languages will use some, not others, but yeah, you should be fine. Ah, I see. Okay. But yeah, you should be fine. Because, like, from what I've seen, It's just the casing of the method names are slightly different, and the way they're used is a little bit different. But most code will probably be interchangeable in terms of functionality. So you should be fine. Oh, there's an error. What is it? Key not found. What? Is this that thing again? Is this that error again? Wait a minute. Where is this called? Because I did have this yesterday. Am I doing this for the first turn? I'm probably not. I am probably not, and that's what's happening. Where's the combat? Here it is. Because this is on the end turn, but I need... Right, okay. Ah, here it is. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to do it here too. And turn. Yeah, we need to do this there as well. Yeah, yep. Ah, I see. How long have you been using Godot? Have you been using it for a long while? Because I haven't. Like I started way. Ah, okay. So you're kind of like me then. Did you use something previously? I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. So I can get to a lot of places. But if I move, it won't let me anymore. Oh, did it actually crash? What? Godot rocks. Yes. Ah, yeah, I remember you mentioning that, yeah. At least I think that was you who mentioned it. Okay, so, something like definitely crashed and burned. Why? I need to figure out why, but okay, let's try that again. Move. Okay. Are you crashing? Did you crash? Okay. It didn't crash. Click. Okay, it crashed. There it is. Okay, it's on the second click. So there's something wrong with this on the second click. So let's figure out what it is. Because that is weird. But yeah, let's figure that one out. Let's run a little debug here and see what's up. Okay. Oh, I don't need you. Like, you're not gonna see what's gonna happen, but oh, it's the enemy's turn. Why? He's gonna kill me. Oh, really? Did you eventually figure it out? Or was it something wrong with Godot? Because that is really weird. Ah, okay. Yeah, those are the worst things, like, but everything should be working, and then it just crashes and burns, and you don't know what it was. Did you... Wait a minute. Is the game still running? Oh, it is. Okay. So... go there. No, wait a minute. I shouldn't have this check. Let's just make... Okay. I did close it. Yes. Okay. Let's just have this check inside this, because we just want to figure out if the cost is, we just want to figure that out if we haven't clicked there yet, if the game hasn't accepted, because this is after it has accepted my click as valid. So let's do this. Okay. Then we set that up. If not, we don't set anything at all. Okay, let's try that again. Do I want to run it like YOLO swag 420? Blaze it? Maybe. Okay, let's see. Go there. Uh-oh, yeah. There's definitely something wrong with this. Okay. Let's debug. See what's up. I am... Ah, okay. I'm resetting this here. Okay. Ah. Yep. Sometimes we do things and they crash and burn the whole thing. Why is it when I'm testing it's always the enemy first? Okay. Cool. Go there. Okay, now let's click somewhere again. What is crashing? It's not crashing until here, so okay. Cost of the cell that I'm making is 2. That I'm moving to is 2, so that's okay. I should be able to do this, okay. So what is the problem? World position is 1, 2, correct. The cell I'm clicking in was 1, 0. Yes, that is correct. So oh, I know what the problem is. Ooh, but this is like nasty. Hmm. I think this is what the problem is. Ah, I see. Got it, got it. Yeah, like input stuff sometimes has quirky things like that. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it has those quirky things. Well, I mean, is this what's crashing and burning? I mean, it shouldn't, but is that what's... It totally is. It totally is, isn't it? It's this. Something is wrong with this. But it should technically work. It's not, it's just it's probably just looping forever. That's usually when these sort of things happen, it's when it's looping forever. So that is the problem. But okay, so I think I figured it out kind of what it is, but let's see, because it's here. It's definitely this line. I'm trying to get a path from a position to another, and it's probably just looping forever. Okay, let's figure out why. Let's try and see if I can do this raw, and then we'll see. Okay. Because like getting the path usually, yeah, see? Stuff like this. This might be a little bit of a problem if you don't get to the point where you find the thing you want. This can be here on forever. So that's bad. But technically, it should work. So let's figure out why it's not working. We got a path. We want to go from this to this. Okay. Okay, it's definitely this. I just have to figure out why it's not working. Can't be like that. This is like the only thing I miss from Unity, is not being able to debug directly to in VS Code by running on Godot. I have to run specifically on Visual Studio Code. But oh well. Okay. It's the second time. So the first time always works. The second time is when it doesn't. Okay, so let's see. Move. Yes. Let's move once. No, let's try and move back. We're trying to get a path from 10.6 to 10.4. Yeah, that's a given. Screaming about nil is a thing they do a lot. So it's probably getting them both. Okay, so 10-6 to 10-4 should be easy enough to get. Ah, because that's the thing. Okay, I think I figured it out. Because, like, yeah, I think I know what the problem is. I'm trying to think about it. I mean, this might just return, now that I think about it. But there are cases where this is not the case. I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, I'll have to, okay, let's see if this works, because I think this one in specific might work. It's not even working. Oh god. Wait a minute, what? Why does it have the same cell like 6 times? What? It's always, yeah. Interesting. It feeds onto itself. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another way to do this. This is not working. It's like, yeah. Chaos. Yes, we love chaos. Chaos is great. Chaos is fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do something for now. To fix this, because like the biggest problem is you start from a starting point and you go to another point, and I'm never updating the pathfinding grid. Chaos, the one true concept, yes. So I'm never updating the grid, so that means when I start from a new location and I want to get to somewhere else, it might not have the path that I need, because the path is always dependent on where you start from. And that's bad, basically. I think I've got a solution though. Do I? Let me just check something real quick. I kind of do. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. Since the starting position is different, it's still using values from the previous position, and it's screwing everything up. It's basically going into circles, because like it goes into a position where it doesn't have updated values, and it's like feeding onto itself and it's staying there forever, and that's not good. We don't want that. I'm trying to figure out an elegant way of doing this, but I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I might just do that. Okay, so let me just do something here. This is gonna be like... But we'll keep it. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so this means that we're gonna have two grids. One for the turn movement and one for immediate movement. I'll explain this a bit better when I get there. So calculate all. No, not exactly. This one doesn't need to be updated. Does it? No, I don't think it does. Yeah. I don't need to do this. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do that here. And instead of doing that, we'll just do this. Okay, so we're gonna calculate. This is going to be our combat area. I believe combat area is valid, right? Because I believe this is a weighted graph. Okay, perfect. So that I can do that. Right. So instead of doing that, let me just go over here. It's like... Here we go. Okay. Oops. There we go. And we do this. Oh god. This is really tacky. We'll eventually get better at this. So this is from, this is 2. And if we find those 2, we calculate it from 2. And I believe these other 2 are true in both instances. So we'll just get path true. Okay. So true. This is the calculation, and now I want the path for this. What is this? Oh, we need to define an heuristic. Right. Right, here we go. Because I believe that's a thing that we keep inside. It's this, right? And it's private. Fantastic. We might just... For now, let's just... Yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that. Let's just calculate all and that's it. No heuristics, that's fine. Getting the position. I have the character's position, so I know where a person is, and then I have the mouse position, so I know where they clicked. That's where I'm getting. Or are you asking something more specific? How am I getting like the position in the screen from when I click? Oh, because this is a world thing. Hold up. Get global position. Not exactly, no. When I instance these characters, I can show you here. Where is it? When I instance the characters, I pick a position randomly on the map and I save that position. So like I do a random here from 0 to 13 because it's 14 by 14, the world size. So I know where each character is. I save that directly in the character. The world position stays on that person. And then when I click on something, where is it? I have a function that wherever I click, this is like the world position that you can get from Godot. I know the cell size of my world, which is 16 by 16, so I divide them to find out which cell I'm at. And that's how I do that. And the mouse world position is just, it's a thing directly from Godot. Like I can just tell the main camera and tell me where in the world I clicked. So that's how I do it. But no global position, no. I know them because I know the world coordinates. Yeah. Okay, I just need this get path thing. Because that's a thing I hadn't considered, but I will keep that in mind for next time. Get path. Here it is. Reconstruct path, that's what I want. Yes, so this is what I want. This is what I want instead of get path. And this is our path. So path is going to be that. And hopefully this works, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. Maybe. But yeah. Okay, and this should resolve our problems. And when we get the cost of this, cost is always going to be the original pathfinding thing. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. It probably is going to be riddled with bugs, but because that's the thing, like, oh, it's me, it's my turn. Okay, I want the character to be able to move freely in all of this area before committing. So like, that's why I'm doing this. So if I move here, I can still move anywhere I could start at the end of the turn before committing to an action. Treasure might be a thing. There might be treasure out there somewhere. But yeah, basically that's what I'm doing. I want to be able to go anywhere at the start of the turn, and even if I commit to a certain movement and I see, okay, this is not working out, I can still go back to another position. So that's why we need two pathfinding things. So if I move here, did it crash? It crashed. Oh, of course it crashed. Never mind. Yes, it crashed, and I know exactly why. Okay, calm down. Okay, it crashed because, where is it? When I am, yeah, it's right here. Right. So instead of this, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. This is bad. Because I'm trying to think of a way to do this. I'm just complicating this way too much, I think. You know what? For now, I think the best way to go about this is if you move, that's it. Tough luck. Should have thought about better positioning. Okay. Let's just do a few things out here. Because, like, okay, there's a few things I want to keep. Like that. But once you finish, yeah. So once you finish this, just save this. Once you finish moving, oops, no, that's not it. When you stop the actions, so, actions. Here we go. Get next action state. So, removing, if we don't have anything in the counter. Right. Hi, Dritz! Hello. Oh, that's awesome, Sukelos. It's great to hear. Good luck with that. I hope you managed to make it. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, this is what I'm... Hello. Yeah, I can't... Let's just do this for now. Because, like, I was thinking you can move and then attack something. But for now, eventually this is going to change, of course. But for now, if you move and you don't do anything else, then that's it. That's your whole thing. You don't do anything else. That's the whole shebang. And hopefully that fixes our immediate problem. Not our main problem, but our immediate problem. Let's hope this doesn't crash and burn everything, but that's, I guess, asking for a bit too much. So I'm gonna move here. Okay, and immediately it just, everything crashes and burns because of course. Okay, what is it? Okay. So let me just check something here. Before clearing this, when I finish moving, right. Current action complete. Ah. Is that the job interview you got called for? Oh my god, this is getting way too complex. But okay, I'll manage. Yeah, because when I am moving, absolutely no eating the product while working. Yes, I agree. You need energy to serve the customers, you know. Sometimes it's unavoidable. That's interesting. Okay, I know what the problem is. Okay, if there are no actions, right, okay, got it, okay. Let's, because I had a few things here that weren't supposed to happen, but we'll just go along with it anyway. So case 0, this is the player. Case 1. This is AI choice. And the default is just gonna, yes. Actually, we can make the AI the default. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just check something real quick. Player choice, AI choice. Because that's the thing. When we attack, current action complete, And then we end the turn. Shouldn't do things like that. Shouldn't do anything like that. Okay, that's fine. We can just... Yeah. I was doing this the wrong way, I think, but I have a better way of... I'm thinking of a better way of doing this, and I don't think it's that bad. So it's here. Yeah. So instead of doing this, let's just comment this whole thing. We're going to, if there's nothing, but before we do that, when we move, current action is complete. So we remove it. So that means if there is nothing that we can do, if there's nothing else to do, I might just be oversimplifying this, but what was this? Okay. There we go. If there are no actions to do, you can only do one action for now. So if that action is done, you just end the turn and you return the state for it. Let's see. That might be the solution to our problems. Okay, so I can move. Oh, I can move a lot of places. Oh yeah, because I have 6 movement and this is all road, right? But I can only move 3 grasses. Like so. So after I move, next character is up. Okay, perfect. Oh, the thing doesn't get reset. And it should. Right, and it should. Let's take care of that. So after we move, we're gonna reset the pathing layer. Bakeries always smell really nice. Although, I always had the nagging feeling that people who are there probably get accustomed to the smell and they don't appreciate it all that much because they smell it all day. But yeah, getting into a bakery is great. I love it. Yeah. Oh gosh, that must be amazing. And terrible for your health. You get fat just from smelling all the good stuff. want to clear the pathing layer. This is it. Okay, there we go. Totally worth. Are you kidding? Hell yeah. After we move, we reset the pathing layer because we've moved. That might be the thing. Let's move over here. There we go. Okay. Wait, did it go twice? I got handed. What? Hi, Nines. The keyboard I'm using, it's a Logitech something. Let me see if I can check the name here. Oh, here we go. It's a Logitech G512. Yeah. It's on the bottom of the thing. I managed to check. No problem. Akoto Koyo is a new follower. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I got handed by the AI there. How dare they, actually? 2 + 4, correct? Okay, let's move. Okay, makes sense. Okay, he's gonna kill me now. Okay, so this means we need to make the exact same restrictions for the AI. The AI can't just move wherever it wants. So let's do that. But the AI as something else that we need to consider. So like when we move as the player, we have a goal in mind, but we can set a path to something. Now the AI doesn't have that. The AI has a clear destination that it wants to go to, but I wanted to stop midway. Hi Jordan, welcome. Hello. Hello. Yes, so when we okay. So when we're choosing with the AI, the only thing we need to be careful of is we can't let it go toward the path, the full path, I mean. We need to stop at a certain cost. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do that here. We calculate the path. Then we're gonna need a, yes. What was it? Path. Count. There we go. Yeah, like it has its own benefits and costs, absolutely. The whole state machine thing? State machine isn't that hard to understand. At least it's not that deep. I mean, It has some depth because there's a lot of systems going on in here, but the best way I can describe this, let me fetch something. Now, can I draw with the mouse? That is the big question here. Let's figure that out. Oh god, this is way too... Oh god, I can't even click the thing. Okay. Okay, so here you go. So we've got the game. The game on its own is like a state machine. So there are several state machines on this, okay? So keep that in mind. So the code is structured basically with gray background. Yes, we're doing gray background because, you know, it's a whole thing. So this is the game manager over here. This is our game manager, which has, let me just go and check before I say something dumb. Let me just check. This is way too many stuff. Way too much stuff. Okay, yes. So the game manager has a state machine over here. This is a finite state machine. So it's a state machine that just switches between states. Doesn't matter their order. So like if I want to go from an options menu to something else, this is what it does. Like it goes to the options, back to the main menu, right? This isn't implemented yet. It goes straight to the game. And the game itself, when we go to the game, which is another state, so this is the game has a stack state machine on this, which is filled with states. Why is that? Because like we have a world here. This is where the main game occurs. So this is when you see like, when you see this, like where I can click on this stuff, this is the world. This is where everything sort of happens. And then you stack stuff on top of this. So if I visit somewhere, I get something on top of this. So say this is a village. This is a state on its own, but this one keeps running here in the background. Technically it's not running. Technically it's there, it's paused, but it's still there. Why? Because if I ever leave the village, I just go back to the world to the way it was, right? And same happens with everything else. If I go into combat, that's something that goes on top of the world. Combat happens over here. And once I exit combat, it goes back into the world, just like how it was. Now, combat is something special because there's turns and there's movement and there's a bunch of stuff. So when I go into combat, when we do this, so let's go over here again. So when I go into combat over here, there's another state machine inside of this because combat is really hard and complicated and complex, which none of these others are. So if you go inside a village, that's a state on its own, it's fine. But combat has its own little state machine, a finite state machine, where I go from like player turn, enemy turn, movement, attacking. Like they can, depending on what each character chooses, there's a small state machine running inside of combat to help me, you know, structure everything. And that's basically it. That's basically how it goes. That's basically how it's structured. But yeah, like, it's not that deep. It looks complex from the outside, but from once you get into the actual code, it's not that. Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you figured that one out because, like, sometimes I don't explain things very well. But yeah, basically, this is it. Hi, Tupa. Welcome. And thank you for the follow. But yeah, basically, as Prophets was saying, like, this is obviously a monster chomping at combat. We just need some big googly eyes over here. And that's it. That's the whole thing. This is the game. This is a worm, an endless worm, eating a stack of boxes. That's it. That's what it is. I fooled you this whole time. This was the game all along, and only Prophets was keen enough to spot it. No, but yeah, basically that's it. Like, it looks complex from the outside, but it's not that much. It's just there's a lot of classes over here, but it's not that complicated. Could also be. That's the secret twist ending. Design patterns using in this oh man, a lot of them. Where to begin? Like, in game development, there are a lot of game patterns that you use fairly regularly, I feel. Observers, stacks, and states. That's what I meant, not stacks, but states. But there's actually a pretty good website if you're learning about that, and if you specifically want to learn about game development. What was it? I'll find it. Give me a sec. Here we go. Game programming patterns. This is really good, and you should all bookmark this because this is amazing. So these are like, some of them are adaptations on the normal programming patterns. But these are really good. Some of the stuff that I'm using here doesn't come directly, but I learned them from this guy. He is pretty good, and you should all bookmark that because it's pretty good. Oh, decorators. You don't need decorators all that much, I don't think. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but most of the time you don't use decorators all that much, I don't feel. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, now that my secret has been exposed, I'll just I'll just delete all of it. Goodbye. There you go. Right. I was trying to, yeah. Let's get back to things. Let's close this. Yes. So the AI needs to be stopped. The AI needs to be stopped. And yes, my native language is European Portuguese. Yes. That's my native language. Pictorial Cliff Note version. That would take too long. Bom dia. Bom dia, bom dia. My English pronunciation was... I actually talked about this yesterday. My English pronunciation came from cartoons, believe it or not. Yeah. I started watching English cartoons when I was really, really young. It was basically the time of Cartoon Network. I watched a bunch of Dexter's Lab and Cow and Chicken and the Powerpuff Girls and all of those things without subtitles and without any context. So eventually I watched them so much that I just started learning English. That's basically how I learned most of my English, was through Cartoon Network and watching cartoons, yeah. So it's not that I practiced it, it just came as part of what I watched. Like, I watched and heard all the English spoken on those things, and eventually it just came second nature to me. Yeah. That's how I got my English. I will always be grateful to Genny Tartakovsky and Craig McCracken for their help in my formative years. I'm a huge fan. Yes, eventually I'd love to meet them sometime. Specifically those two, because their work is like pretty amazing. But I did so much stuff was on Cartoon Network at the time. It was wild. Actually, we can do this with a while. Or not. Well, we could do it with a while, but I'm trying to think if it's worth it. You know what? Let's just do it like this. It's fine. Okay. So, if path I, and we need to calculate the cost. That's what we need to do. Get final cost of path I dot position. What? Let me just check something. This is a position. This gives me a float. If it's bigger than current turn actor movement points. Okay, so if it's bigger than that, that's our final path. Yes, that is our final path position. Because we want to stop, like, we want the AI to go to a certain place, but we want it to stop midway when the movement cost doesn't allow for it anymore. So that's what we're doing. And we actually don't... And we're... If this happens, then we break. If that doesn't happen, then the final allowed world cell is going to be path I. And then, instead of this, our target position is going to be our final allowed world cell dot position. Can you tell us about your programming history? I used Wix to make a couple stuff when I was 12, 2D games in Flash with a visual software like RPG Maker, stopped when I was 13, edited Google files when I was 19 to 20, modified game mods, started programming in 2021, picked C, studied a lot for a year, assembly for a year, Java, 2003, C# because of university. Oh boy. I mean, my programming history goes back a while. I mean, I guess my first brush with programming when I was around, I'm gonna say, like, let me think. I was probably 13 or 14. That's when Neverwinter Nights came out. So Neverwinter Nights has this thing that most games don't have these days, which was it came bundled with their own tool set, and you could actually do stuff in it. You could remake the game itself inside inside the thing. So that's when I started. Basically, was doing mods for Neverwinter Nights and programming stuff in there. I believe they used C or C++. I don't remember exactly what the language was. It was their own scripting language, but it was based on C, if I remember correctly. And that's where I started. And from there, it just, I dabbled in a few things like RPG Maker and Game Maker, although I never went too far on those two. And then I went to university. And in university, I learned a bunch of things. I learned assembly, like you. I learned C, C++. It was it was a whole thing. And after university, I wanted to make my own engine. So it was a tough time. Like I had this idea in my head. I'm gonna make a C++ engine, like all the cool kids, because apparently that's what game developers do. They do engines in C++. So I tried that for a few years, and it was cool. I learned a lot, but eventually I wasn't getting pretty much. I was getting somewhere, but not as fast as I wanted. So that's when I moved for Unity. And I stuck by it for like 10, 11 years until now, where I switched to Godot just like a month or two ago. Didi, get out of my laboratory! Yes. Oh God, that brings back so many memories. That and Mandark. Mandark is amazing. Mandark like had the best laugh. Don't even at me. I love Mandark's laugh. Oh, Basic! Yeah. Like, I didn't touch Basic, I don't think. But I did touch on some other, like, close... But I think... Wait a minute. I think I did do something in Basic. But it was, like, attached to Windows Forms or something like that. It was something like that. Yeah, but I think I did stuff like that. Is Godot better than Unity? I don't know. I mean, I'll say it's pretty... It might be Visual Basic, yeah. It might be something completely different. I wouldn't say that Godot is better. I'll say that it's pretty close to the Unity experience. That's what I've found so far. Like, it's for my use case, because like some other people will say something completely different about it. But for my use case, it's pretty close to what I had in Unity, and I am pretty happy with it so far. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's good, but it needs some stuff like programmable render pipelines and stuff like that. I'm not touching that yet, so that's why I haven't found those faults yet. I wouldn't say that it's better. It's good. It's better in some aspects. It's worse in others. But overall, I think it's a pretty pleasant experience. And like, I don't see it as an inferior product. It just needs a little time to get with the to get up to speed. Yeah. But yeah, I'm probably talking about Visual Basic profits. Yeah, not directly Basic. Yeah, I might be wrong on that. It's been a long time since I've done those things. Yeah, Godot is really enjoyable, Tupa. I hope you managed to get through it, because like Godot so far has been pretty good, and like the best thing about it is that I've always used Unity as sort of like a library for my games. I never used it specifically as an engine, and I'm doing the same with Godot, and I was able to transfer most of my code, so that was pretty good. My daytime job, right now I am unemployed. I used to work, that's basically I started streaming again because I just had like my job just kind of disappeared and I was out of it. My job disappeared overnight, and yeah, it sucked, but you know, and then I thought, you know, I'm gonna give streaming another chance, because I streamed a lot some 8 years ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I stopped doing it because I had other stuff to do, and I got a job, and you know, there was a lot of stuff going on with that. But then, you know, when I was out of a job a few months ago, I was like, while I look for another one, I might as well as do something productive with my time. Replaced by AI? No, it wasn't replacement by AI, but it was rough. Let's just say that. Oh, you disappeared from your job overnight. Did you just run away from it? Was that what happened? You just quit. Like, I don't want this anymore, I quit. Because that's valid. Sure. Sure. Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes there's just... The best way to do this, just to run away, yeah. To just stop, you know... Not exactly run away, I didn't mean it like that, but, you know... get away from stuff that negatively impacts you, that's what I meant. That would be great. Yeah, basically right now I'm using my savings to just hold me up until I can launch this game, which hopefully is in a few months. And hopefully something comes out of it and I can keep on working on it. We'll see. That's the plan for now. It's just keep working on this, see where it goes, and if not, I'll just have to get a job on something. I don't know. That's pretty cool, Sakelos. That's awesome. Glad you're able to use that time productively. Yeah. The world has been pretty rough lately. I hope everything gets better this year, because goddamn, some really nasty stuff has been happening. It's not good. Yeah, programming is pretty cool. I like programming. Sometimes it's really frustrating, but when it works, you just feel like it's great. You just feel like you're on top of the world. Okay. Let's do this. We want to go until a certain point and then we stop. Also, right, okay, so. And also, this is not count. It's count -1, because we don't want the last position. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's great to hear. Yeah, programming is pretty cool. I like it. that happens. That happens. Some people just don't get cues, man. It happens. It's sad, but it's true. We're not the devil. We're just you know, some of us just need a little bit more time to get to to be happy, I guess. But we're not the devil. Yeah. Oops. So, if the final world cell is the same, then this. Oops, no. Copy that. So if we're in the position to attack, which should be like the last position, this is the second last position. The last position is the person we want to attack itself, so we don't want that. So we want the second to last. If our final walking position is that, then that means that we can attack. So we add the attack to it. If not, we just move and that's it. And let's see if that works, because it might just not work. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, it's us. Let's move toward the guy. And let's move away from this guy. I wanna see what he does. Okay, he moves 3 slots and stops. Okay, that's good. I don't know who he's trying to attack just yet. Guess I'll figure out on the next turn. I think he's trying to attack the bottom one. Let's see if that's the truth of it. Yeah, he's definitely going for this guy. Can you get me? Oh, he went first. Cool. He actually went twice in a row because of the turn order. Cool. That was pretty cool. Okay. All right, you've earned it. End me. Oh, hold up. I figured out an error. Yes, okay, I figured out something. Yes, okay. Yeah, we need to we need to do. Yeah, I mean, it happened. The thing happened. sorry about that. Someone came over and was trying to talk to me. Oh, the circumflex? This is a C# thing. This is from the end of the list or array or whatever. So what this means is if I put in 1, this is the last position of the list, and if I do this, is the second to last position from the list. That's what it means. My thoughts on GameDev tutorials. They're pretty useful. The biggest thing with GameDev tutorials is that most people just use the tutorial as is, but tutorials are useful when you want to figure out a way of doing things, not the way of doing things. Because like when you just copy paste code from something, it's not going to help you learn as much as you trying to understand why the person is doing that and how you can incorporate that into your own project, if that makes sense. But they're definitely useful. I mean, I've used them before and they're perfectly fine. You just need to know how to incorporate them in your own projects. Have I tried reverse engineering? Not that deeply, no. I did try a few things here and there, but nothing that not that warrants any merit. Let's say it like that. Yeah. But I have tried. Like, there are some games that I love that I wanted to peek at their code and stuff, and I've tried doing stuff like that, but you know, it's old games tend to be really hard to do that sometimes. Depends. Drive is standard. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some tutorials are just like, I want to do thing, here thing, right? And you don't want just the thing. You, besides, you know, having the thing working and, you know, being functional and everything, you want it to integrate with the rest of your project, and you want to figure out why that is working, which is what I believe game dev tutorials are more made to instant results instead of trying to make people understand why that thing is done that way. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, it's definitely something that takes a long time, yeah. Reverse engineering, like, as I said, like, I tried a thing here and there before, but, you know, I like doing it, but I don't know if I have the time to do all that and then go back to this too. Text on screen. No, but yeah, but they're useful for, like, if you want to figure out how stuff works, or like if you want a leg up into thinking, how would I do X or Y or Z, you know, stuff like that. You know, that's useful. Tutorials are definitely useful. It's just a matter of, you know, being judicious in what you learn from those tutorials and try to apply them to your own things. Yeah, oh man, I get easily distracted. One of the good things about streaming is that when I'm by myself developing, I tend to just get all over the place. Like, if I get a notification about something, I'm like, ooh, shiny, and I'm always trying to get it. When I'm streaming, I have to curb those feelings aside, like, no. Chat can be a distraction, but it's a good distraction because I'm still focused on what we're doing. Like, we're still trying to maintain the headspace in game development, you know? So it's kind of different. It's a good kind of distraction. But yeah, definitely there are some times where I am developing on my own, where I am constantly distracted by stuff. I get it down bad when I'm on those times. Oh, when I click on my own position, it should just end my turn, and that's it. Right, okay. So let's, yeah. If character controller at location is the current turn actor, which is me in this case, if it's me, then we do nothing. Oh, okay, let me just check something. Yeah, that should be good enough. I was in your shoes some years ago. The thing is, today it's really easy to get information on game development. It's pretty good. Like I really like how game development has become so ubiquitous around the internet. Back when I started learning programming and stuff like that, I barely even had access to the internet, so it was rough. Oh yeah, especially if you want to do everything on your own, you need to learn a lot of stuff. Yeah, programming is important, but it's not everything you'll do. Design is also very important. That is very true. Okay, let's see if this fixes our problem. Hopefully it does. Okay, so let's try ending our turn by clicking on ourselves. Okay, we ended our turn. Good. Let's see if we can do that again. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so we fixed that. Let's try moving towards the guy. And this time we're gonna try and attack it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, was that me again? Or did it... Okay, hold on, I have to test this. Oh, it was actually me again. Okay. I got a little scared there. Can I attack? No. Let's... 1, 2, 3. I don't want him to attack me, so... Can he actually attack me? Can he actually attack me if I'm here? Let's figure that out. And he does. Okay, that's good. That means that it's finding me even though I'm outside his movement range. Okay, good. That's good. Let's go again. A few more tests. Oh, we're right next to the guy. Actually, when we click on somewhere where you can't go to, we should reset the path. We should reset this path because you clicked on something that wasn't supposed to be. Let's do that now. So when you click on something where you're not supposed to go, you just clear the pathing layer, and that's it. I keep finding things. I keep finding nasty things. I keep forgetting. Have you used Excel for game data? Yes. Not in this particular case. Like, this game doesn't have that, I don't think, yet. Or I don't think it ever will. But yeah, I have used the Excel for game data for sure. SOA. I'm thinking of a lot of acronyms. It might be what I'm thinking about, it might not be. He got first. The rascal. Okay, let's see if the... Oh, it's me again. Okay, that's fixed. Ah, structure override. Yeah. Excel is pretty cool. I like Excel. I'm a huge proponent of Excel. It's great. It's a great tool. I like it. I love doing stuff on it. I have very complex spreadsheets of stuff in there. Not specifically on Excel. I tend to use Google Sheets for that. But yeah. Excel. It's great. I love it. I'm gonna run away from the guy, see what he does. What if I go here? Oh, you did? Yeah. I usually, like, I tend to use Excel a lot if I'm working on, like, long-term games for, like, gachas and stuff like that. I usually make a fairly sizable spreadsheet with everything I need to do and timings and the characters that I have and what they have and their stats. And, you know, it used to be a whole thing. If there's a spreadsheet I can show you guys. I don't think so. Let me check right here. I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. Because most of these have stuff that I shouldn't be showing everybody. But yeah, I have a bunch of spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are like, they're a thing. He's not getting confused by me. Oh, he actually got to walk twice. No, this ruins all my plans. Oh, it's me again. Let's see if I can make him go around. Okay. Suddenly, it's a game of cat and mouse. No, not when he moves twice. That's cheating. Oh, I get to move twice too. Haha. But okay, this is working, which is good. I get to go again. Yeah, he gets the lower value, so he goes again. Oh, he's actually not getting bamboozled. No. Get away from me. Always has been. Oh god, he's getting way too many double turns. No, get away from me. Oh, it's me again. Eventually he's just gonna get me. I should have a revive thing over here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do something like that, but that would be funny. It's gonna move up, stop, gonna go again. Okay. Good to see that at least that's working. I could do something. Now that I think about it, I'll have to think about it, because I'm trying to think. 20 turns. We've been here for 20 turns. I'm trying to think of like stuff that I could use or that I could do to improve this. My creativity is a whole thing. How can I explain this? I find that I'm very creative if I'm not thinking directly about it. So for example, I might just be, playing something and suddenly a thought comes up, and from there it devolves into something that is something that I work on, something that I act towards. But it depends on the person. Yeah. But most of the time I'll be working on stuff that I've devised previously. So whenever I come on stream, for example, I always take some time of my day on the previous day to think, okay, I managed to do X today. What am I going to do tomorrow that builds on that? Or even it might not build on that. It might be like if I finished something on stream that day, or even on that day, I'll think, okay, where can I go next? What is the logical step for that? And creativity kind of comes from that. Like sometimes you're not looking for it and it just comes up. Like sometimes ideas just pop into your head just by the mere fact that you're doing things. That's how it works for me, at least. I'm gonna get caught on purpose because I want him to kill me. Okay, good. Cool. Oh, that's actually something I have to jot down, because like there's no damage yet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, please share. I'd love to see it too. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, it might just be getting a little late, so let's turn on the hellish light. The light of hell. Okay. Oh, that's the thing that happens, yeah. And eventually it might just happen anyway, even with prior planning, because that's game dev is a bit like that. Like sometimes you get a good idea or what you think is a good idea, but then you execute on it and then you're like, it's not exactly what I was hoping for or what I really wanted. Sometimes ideas change. Sometimes ideas on practice aren't as good as you thought they would be. But it's good to go with a plan, absolutely. Better to go with a plan than nothing at all. Absolutely. You're doing good. Don't worry about it. And the thing is, yeah, you don't have to stress about it too much. Like, change is inevitable. Sometimes you're gonna write something that you look back and that's not exactly what I wanted, or I could have done this a little differently. And unless it affects what you're overall doing, you're fine. Thank you, thank you. I'd say I try, but I'd be lying. I don't try. I just laugh like this. It's my laugh. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so AI is now working. Let's do my favorite, which is stress testing. Let's do it with a bajillion people. That's what we want to see. Chaos. I should do like a chaos emote. What would be a good chaos emote? I gotta think about that. I could do Eris, the goddess of chaos. Man, I love that movie. Have you guys ever watched Sinbad? The DreamWorks animated one? God, Michelle Pfeiffer killed as Eris in that movie. It was great. I loved her there. 10 enemies. Let's go. You should watch it. It's an underrated gem. At least I think it's pretty good. And like, there's Eris, the goddess of chaos, because like the whole thing is like Eris gets Sinbad on an adventure and stuff like that. And she's portrayed by Michelle Pfeiffer. But better than that, the animation on Eris is just, it's gorgeous. It's great. I just absolutely love it. It's one of the greatest characters, animated characters of all time for me. She's just great. Oh man, I shouldn't have done this. There's so much. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer kills. Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer just absolutely kills. But, oh man, this is really hard to think about, but like, my favorite actress? It's a toughie. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Cate Blanchett, because I love her. Like, she's just the best. I don't know, there's something about her. I really like her. the whole poise that she brings to the screen. She's like a queen. She's a queen. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. She's great. What am I gonna do with this? I'm surrounded by... Oh, and I gotta fix this. I totally forgot, and I'm gonna do that now before something else happens. I'm gonna fix that. Let's... here we go. Let's just copy this. No one needs to know. Oh, you found it? I'm gonna copy this for later. I'm gonna put it over here so I can check it out. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the link. I'll check it out later. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'll definitely be looking at that. Thank you so much. I will definitely be looking into that. Yeah, never mind. World position. is equal to our position, occupied is true, and we're gonna break. And not occupied. So it has to be a grass with no decoration on it, and it can't be occupied. If it is occupied, then it's not a cell we want. Okay, there we go. I don't think anyone's on top of anyone here. Oh man, I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm going to get... I'm going to get mauled. Okay, this can't happen either. Gotta fix that. Because like they're crumpling on top of each other. And that's bad. Can't do that. Yeah, I'm attacking one of them, but the other one isn't there. Okay. Like, they can go through other characters, but they can't stop on top of a character. I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, there are two here now. And I'm gonna get destroyed now. Okay, good. Let's fix that. I can't stop on top of another character. So let's fix that. So when I click a character, okay, let's do something. Okay, I've been doing this a little wrong, but let's take this out, paste this here. So if that happens, nothing happens. But if this, okay. So if it's myself, and yeah, this can't be this anymore. So if Karen at current location, character faction is 1. This is hard coded and I need to I need like a faction overseer that tells me like, is this character an enemy from this faction? But we'll get to that later. So if it's an enemy, we can attack it. But here, okay, here's where we need to figure that one out. So here, we need to see if someone is in that position. We can just do that up here, I think, because we're gonna need that down there. Okay. So if there's a character in this position, no, if it is a character, if there is nothing at this position, then we can do as we would like. That's the thing. That's the rule. If not, we're going to reset. No, wait, that's not true because enemies. Hold up. Yeah, hold on. It either has to be null or it has to be an enemy. And if it's an enemy, you can click on it. If not, then you can't go there. You can't get on top of someone without attacking it. Right, makes sense. And we need to do that the same for AI, so. Okay, final allowed world cell. That's the thing. I'm actually going to make... I could actually make a function out of this. That's okay. We're gonna keep it simple for now and then we'll rework later. So if there is a character on that location, there we go. Okay, we just need to consider this world position, because I believe this is a vector. Right, very well. Okay, and this is a vector 3. Right, okay, good. Okay. We can actually, let me just check something real quick. Right, okay. We can just do that. We're in the AI, yes, okay. AI. Actually going to Okay, we're gonna move this out of here. I'm gonna put this entity manager, maybe? Yeah, let's put that on entity manager. Character application. We'll get to that. Oh yeah, out character controller, character at location. So true, otherwise return false. And now, oh yeah, we also need a position. So vector to I position. Let's make this world position. So if the world position is equal to the position we've given it, then there's a character there, and you know. So let's change this. Get character at location. Location is going to be our mouse world cell. Out that, and we can just cut all of this, and all of this code is now useless. Get that out of here. There we go. Good, good, very good. And that means we can also use this here on AI. Okay. Both options are pretty good, Jordan. It's, I mean, I don't know. I tend to use the operators, but you know, sometimes a method works just as well. Yeah. It all depends on preference, basically. If you think the method is a little more explicit on what you're doing, then by all means, just use it. Yeah. I tend to go either way. Like sometimes I like operators, but sometimes I like to use methods. It depends. Okay. I think I'm making this way too complicated, but we'll check. So while not allowed position. Okay. We're gonna check the path index. We get a position. And if there's a character in that position, it can't be there. So it has to be a little further back. Yeah, actually, this could be solved by actually just updating the pathfinding to not even give us the position of, you know, things that we can cross. That might just be the best solution here. That might just be it. But that means a whole rework of the whole pathfinding thing, because that has been in the cards for a while. I have to change the pathfinding way of doing things. I may just have to start working on that now. Let's keep it like this for now, and then I'll update the pathfinding later. Character application. Now the position of this. I don't really care which character is in there. Yeah, pathfinding will always be real. No, the biggest problem is I made this not too agnostic, but I made this very simplistically in a way that it doesn't account for a lot of things that pathfinding needs. For example, right now, there's no way to mark a cell to be unpassable, for example, that they always have a value attached to it, which, you know, is wrong, because like sometimes you just don't want people to go through walls. And, you know, when that happens, stuff like that needs to accommodate. But I haven't changed the pathfinding algorithm to take that into account. That's something that I have to rework the pathfinding to take those things into account. So like walls, people in certain positions where you can't cross. Yeah, because right now, for example, deep water and snowy mountains, like the top peaks, they're supposed to be impassable. So for example, this like dark blue here in the mountains and the dark blue here in the water, they're supposed to be impassable. But that's not exactly true right now, because due to the pathfinding algorithm that I have, basically I just up the cost of it like a bajillion times. So you can see the traversal cost over there. It's like 999, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, oh, oops. Yeah, okay, that's why I kept the worlds turned on. But yeah, that's mainly, I have to do a lot of pathfinding changes to this in order to be, you know, usable for the final thing. Because like these can't have costs associated with them. Like they're just too prohibitive. So like I have to make them as you go up from a certain cost, it just can't cross it, period. But I can cross this. Like if I tell them to make a path from a thing to here, it just says it can. Like it's fine. Like I can go here. It takes forever. Like you'll see, because like this is tied to the cost is tied to the time it takes to traverse. Like the the sprite isn't even moving. Because it's so much time to get in there. I will. Thank you, Prophets. Right now the game is still very bare bones. Like it has to be like a minimum of understandable UI for it to work as as a thing. But as soon as I get something working, I'll definitely be sending out invites for people. Thank you for your interest in it. I definitely will have that at some point. Not yet though, because like it's still a mess. So if there's a character at a location, it's not an allowed position. So that means path index should be less than that. We're just gonna delete these because like they're just making me very confused. Okay. If path index is lesser or equal than 0, then that means there's nothing we can do. Just get out. Just it's fine. I'm not gonna move anyway. Okay. If we get an allowed position, then we do this. We add stuff for it to do. Otherwise, it just ends the state, and that is pretty much it. Okay, so this final world cell is different. Because, like, it used to be that, but... So this is gonna be path of path index dot position. So basically what this is going to do, at least in theory, is you get a path to go from A to B, but if that position is filled with a person, which is what this is doing, like this is checking if there's a person in there. If it doesn't have a person, then that's good. We need to put a break here so we can get out of here immediately. If we're in an allowed position, we just get out. It's fine. If we're not, then we decrease the path 1, so it tries to go one step back until it can't anymore. If it can't go back any further, then it just breaks. There's no allowed position. It's just, there's nothing. It just can't move towards that target, so it will do nothing. And if we get an allowed position, then that means we can, get somewhere. So let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out of this chaos. Oh boy. It's moving. Good. I think it moved way too much, but... Okay, let's try... Okay, it passed by 1, but it didn't stop on top of 1. Okay, we need more testing. Let's see. They're gonna attack that one, that's fine. They're moving way too much. I just noticed that. They're moving way too much. Did that guy just move and ignore me? Was that what happened? Interesting. Yeah, they're moving way too much. So I screwed up something. They're moving way too much. Okay. I think I know what it is. Maybe. No, wait a minute. Let's check. But it might be that. We'll see. Oh, I'm going first. Okay. Path index is 4. I never heard of it. Serenity OS? That sounds cool. That's pretty neat. I'll have to look into it. No, but I never heard about that. No. There are 14 path index, but it shouldn't be 4. Should it? Depends on where he's going, but that is weird. Should that be it? Let me check something. That's where he is. Path index shouldn't be 4 in this case. I think, hold up. I think I might just... Ooh, that is that is a big question. I don't know. The real answer is it would take a lot of time and a lot of people to do that. To even compete with Linux and others. I don't know. I mean, it's worth trying if you have a whole team behind it, and it has to be experts. Yeah, absolutely. But other than that, it might just be doomed to failure. I don't know. I mean, stuff for fun and, you know, for learning purposes, that's always useful. but in order to compete with today's, you know, OSs is like, whew, that's a tough sell. That's definitely a tough sell. Okay, something is definitely wrong with this, and I need to figure out what that is. Because I think they're moving one more than they should. Yeah, they're definitely moving one more than they should. Yeah, they shouldn't stop here. I wonder... Interesting. Get up there. Oh, they're going for this guy. That one stopped correctly. Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Sure, smaller stuff will always, I don't know, I guess, have better attention to detail. I guess that's the thing for it. Not exactly attention to detail, but you can take into account more use cases when something is way too big. You want to try to tackle everything at once. Yeah, I definitely screwed up something. But they're stopping when they should. I'm dead. Okay, I already noticed something else I need to fix. Right. Right, okay. Okay. If the character is not knocked down, because we don't want them blocking paths just because they're dead in the floor. I have to check this. I definitely have to check this. Let's just copy because I want to delete this later. I just want to check the value. This is a float? Doesn't matter if it didn't. It's fine. Yeah, it's not gonna get used for anything. I just want to check the value, what the value of it is. Oh, I know what's happening. Never mind. Yeah, they're walking one more because I've already increased the index. I'm testing against it. It's not working, but I haven't decreased it. Duh. Okay, let's see. Correct. Yes. Okay, good. Let's kill this guy. Yes. Correct. Let's kill one of these. Well, they're going for this guy. Okay. Okay, so Spinderon FL. I have no idea what that is. I always associate FL with Flash for some reason. I know I probably shouldn't, because like Flash is like well and truly dead, but let's hide. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, so they aren't overlapping. This is good. Okay, good. There's just one small thing I want to do. 1, 2, 3 attacks here, so no, I'm gonna stay where I am. I can't. Oh, I can't. I must have changed something. I can't end turn on the spot anymore. Gotta fix that. Correct. Okay. He's gotta stop here because he can't get over here, nor here, so he stops here. Okay. Yeah, I can't stop in place anymore. Okay, let's fix that. Why can't I stop in place anymore? Ah, I see. Or the character is me. Current turn. Current turn. Dot actor. Or, yeah, we gotta check all of these. Thank you for the follow, Jordan. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying being here. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's what was missing. Like I needed to check for those 3 things. Because you can click on yourself to end the turn. Let's see. Ooh. We actually go first. That's actually pretty good. Wait. Why wasn't that working? Couldn't I get to it? Oh no, I don't think I could get to that, yeah. When did you begin streaming? I streamed for a bit a few years ago, and then I stopped. And then I restarted streaming. I don't know, like, not even a month ago, I don't think. Are you eating that, Profits? Pumpkin pie with whipped cream? I never ate pumpkin pie, I don't think. Pumpkin is not a very used thing here. Cool. Hope you enjoy it. I actually have to do something. I've just noticed. Okay. Let's fix a few things. So whenever it's a character's turn, we're bringing it to the forefront. Yes. We need to bring that to the forefront. How do we actually... Because, like, we'd need... that one, I think, is gonna get well and truly out of this. So when we set up a new turn, here it is, move child. Yes, we want to move child to the end of it. That's what we want to do. So let's do that. Let's move the child just so that the person acting is always on top and doesn't get scrubbed, doesn't get covered by people, by other people, especially when they're dead. That would be pretty bad. So when we set up a new turn, yes. So here, let's make the node move child, and this is going to be actor.sprite to the end of it. I think that's what we do. Right, good, okay. Where is it? Okay, here we go, because we need to do this somewhere else. Because we're doing very similar, but not exactly the same code in two different spots, and that's bad, but it is what it is. There we go. So that's one problem. The other problem is... Oof. I mean, it's hard to tell because they all look the same. I need to change their... I might just change their sprites for this just so I can test. Yeah. I have to fix this too. Like, technically, I can move here and attack this guy, but because he's not in movement position, like, I need to fix this. But yeah, for now, one thing at a time. Let's see if the... I actually have to move over someone. That's gonna be difficult, because, you know... There's just so many. Okay. Hopefully with this I can test. Oh, he can reach me from there? Damn it. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oops. Let's try it again. Will I be able to make it? Probably not. Oh, probably I will, because they're looking for this guy, apparently. So just as long as, yeah. Okay, I think I'm safe. Oh, okay, he moved on top of me. Let's see now. I move on top of him. Okay, good. Okay, so that's fixed. Good, so that is fixed. That is pretty good. let's see. Yeah, I have to fix that thing. I might just, I'm not gonna do that today because it's getting pretty close to end time. Not yet, but you know, it'll take a while to do this. I have to set up like an overlay on top of this map where I mark every possible location that I can go to and every location I can attack, stuff like that. So it's easier for me, like if I click a location, I know, okay, I can go there irrespective of like anything I do, and that'll help me, you know, fix a lot of these problems. Do you watch shows and movies? I am very busy and I rarely do. And that goes for me too. I rarely watch shows and movies, especially because when I'm not streaming game development, I'm probably either game developing on my own time, though not as much as I do here, but most often I'm just helping around the house or, you know, being with friends. We play a little at night sometimes. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff so on my plate. So watching shows and movies sometimes gets on the back burner to stay there forever. Yeah, that's just that's a thing. It happens. It sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll have to set up like an kind of an overlay. I don't think that's the exact name I'm looking for here. But yeah, something that can help me with the path finding and all of that. Because that'll definitely help. I'm not gonna be able to, yeah, because I'm supposedly able to attack this person, but because he's out of my movement range, it won't trigger, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that is something that I definitely need to consider for later. Because it is something that I would very much like for it to do. Look at all those evil wizards after us. It's beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for sticking around and good luck with your studies. Go get him. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, good. Good. That is good. Okay. That is good. So now, there are a few things that I would like to improve here. Let me just check something real quick over here. Yeah. There are a few things that I need to improve upon this. Let me just check something, because like let's just make one final test and then okay, I think that is working. Yeah, I should be able to attack this guy, but I can't. Ah, it's driving me nuts, but okay. I don't think I have time to fix that on stream today. But that is okay. Okay. I think I'll call that a day, because I have some stuff to do today. I won't be able to stream tomorrow, even though the schedule says so. So I'll have to take the day off tomorrow because you know stuff came up and I can't do that. But I will be back next Tuesday, hopefully. Yes, and we'll continue doing this. Hopefully a little bit better now. I'll try to work a bit on my downtime to see if I can improve this. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much for being around, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I am actually going, for the first time, be able to raid Full Box, because I never managed to do that. He always raids me and I never raid him back. So today he's actually on while I'm here. So I'm gonna take that chance and I'm gonna do it. Okay, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday, and enjoy until Full Box I send you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be there too. But thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Let's go raid Full Box. Get him. Go. Let's raid him. Go.